In India, vigilantism is again under the spotlight after the killing of two Muslim men in Haryana state last month. The men were allegedly killed by Hindu extremists that violently enforced the country's cow protection laws. Human rights observers say the brazenness of the killings has exposed the close ties between Hindu vigilante groups and police. SBS News Asia correspondent Aaron Fernandez travelled to the states of Haryana and Rajasthan to investigate. And a warning, his report contains violent scenes.
In a village in Nuh district in the Indian state of Rajasthan, residents are mourning and they're angry. Angry because two local men, 32-year-old Junaid and 25-year-old Nasir, were abducted and murdered. Their remains were found in a burnt-out car on February the 16th, a day after they were allegedly kidnapped by Hindu extremists. Junaid was the sole breadwinner for his family.
जुनैद ही देखभाल करता था, जुनैद ही सारा इनका पालन पोषण करता था। एक थोड़ी किराना की दुकान खोल रखी थी, उस पे उस टाइम पास करता था। अब इनका कोई नहीं रहा। अब तो परेशान हो गए बच्चे, रोते हैं, बिलखते हैं, बस इसी की याद में परेशान रहते हैं।
The two Muslim men were accused of abusing cows, an animal sacred to Hindus. Nasir's sister says they were stopped in their vehicle by a gang of vigilantes and brutally beaten. She says the mob then drove them to a local police station in the neighbouring state of Haryana, but police there refused to get involved.
बाहर कदम कर रखे हैं, सांसें चल रही, फिर उसने ये मना कर दिया कि हम यहाँ से ले जाओ, हम मारे जाएंगे, हमारे जिम्मे लगेंगे.
More than a month later, only one person has been arrested over the killings.
हमें यूँ चाहिए कि जो जिंदे मेरे भैया मारे हैं, जिन्हें जिंदे जला दिए, हमें इंसाफ चाहिए. उन दरिंदे को जल्दी से जल्दी पकड़िए, उन्हें फांसी की सजा दिए.
In most Indian states, the slaughter of cows and the eating of beef is illegal. Cow vigilantes, known locally as Gau Rakshak, have been known to kidnap, assault and at times even kill anyone they suspect of breaking India's cow protection laws. India's government does not track the number of persons killed specifically by vigilante groups, but the victims of cow vigilantes are often Muslims or people from the Dalit community, India's untouchables. In Haryana, cow protection laws go even further, actually allowing private citizens authorised by the government to enforce the law. In 2021, the state set up local-level cow protection task forces, which formalise cooperation between vigilantes and police.
And these police officers and the cow vigilantes are now, in everybody's eyes, seen as partners in this kind of vigilante violent action.
In recent years, cow vigilantes have even begun live streaming their attacks on social media. After one of India's most well-known cow vigilantes, Monu Manasar, was named as a suspect in the murders of Nasir and Junaid, hundreds of his supporters protested, threatening violence against police. These men are self-described cow vigilantes and were among the protesters.
तो जो गौ भक्त लोग हैं, हमारी गौ माता की जो रक्षा करते हैं साथी हमारे, हम पुलिस के सहयोग करते हैं, उनको पकड़वाने में पुलिस की सहायता करते हैं. हम कानून के दायरे में रहकर कार्य करते हैं.
Meanwhile, the task of investigating the murders of Junaid and Nasir falls to police not in Haryana, but in neighbouring Rajasthan.
The victims belong to the Muslim community. The accused persons named, identified, one arrested, they so far all belong to the Hindu community. Because of that, there is a likelihood or there is a probability of a communal tension. We are cognizant of that. I have to do a thorough investigation first and proceed only on that. Any step taken in haste will not serve the purpose of justice.
Meanwhile, an entire community grieves and waits. In Rajasthan, Aaron Fernandez, SBS World News.
And SBS News contacted both Haryana Police and the Haryana state government but did not receive a response.